Hello guys, it's CRONOX here. So I know it's been a really long time. So what I've been doing all this time is writing exams. Yeah. So I just got my time now. So the thing is, I it's like you can say that I've been playing the game, but not recording that. It's not like I was progressing. What I was doing is simply doing this. Calyx Golden here. I was just grinding on and using. I was just using this Trailblazer and getting just the credits. So also right now there are 2.1 patches going on. So this thing festive gives. I've been collecting this and just wishing at them in this banner. So our target is going to be getting Acheron within this 16-day time limit. So we're going to play a lot as my exams ended as well. So what I've been doing is wishing on that, and I got Gallagher and Pela, both single copies there. So yeah, as for progression, I was just doing nothing at all. I want to be recording everything. So yeah, guys, yes, we're going to be continuing this right now. This is from the web event. If you just share the page, you'll be getting that. As for the PT, we are at PT 55. Let's get here. Akron is a really strong character. You don't want to miss her. So that's why we are just going to grind for her. We just 52 here, but actually I did 3 wishes just now. So it's 55. And also we are getting this refreshed in 15 hours as well. So it's going to be 5 already. So we are at 60 wishes. We need to grind for 15 more. Also, by doing the calyx, I also leveled up, so I can just do this as well. Let me set my team up first. I've been using a lot of my what to say. Um, I've been using a lot of my credits, Trailblazer for the credits. So I'll be adding a ton here. Going to be powering up Anya here. We did get value, so we do not need a Galaga for now. I like to be having my team arranged at first. Yeah, that is. Okay, so let's continue with the mission and go where it takes us.
Ready to squander
Uh,
the remainder of your days?
so yeah, let's continue doing these missions. Where are they there? Okay, the opposite direction. There's a chest here that you can pick it up for more strategies.
Since when were knowledge and wealth mutually
Guess we have to be
exclusive?
doing equilibrium quest soon enough, but before that, I need to be going to the next part as well.
Oh, look who's here.
It's the Bane of Svarog, the big hero of the underworld. And the other big hero.
Were those lines rehearsed?
Where's Natasha? Is she here?
She has a bunch of other things to attend to, so I hope you don't mind. By the way, sorry for keeping that whole thing about her being the actual leader of Wildfire a secret.
So this is what I just mentioned there. Oleg is not the real leader. It was actually Natasha. Um, they make it as a plan that that we do not know that until now.
I'm glad you don't mind. She told me to make sure you return to the overworld safely. I gave it some thought, and I think the safest way is to ask this fella for help.
I brought you down. I can take you back up. Free.
There's no need to knock us out this time, right?
Of course not. This time, we'll go back through the furnace core. That would be problematic and dangerous. Trust me, we should go through the furnace core.
Ugh, enough chatter. Just be a good guide.
Hold on. What about Branya? Why isn't she here?
She already went back. As you know, she has some things to settle with the Supreme Guardian.
What? She just ditched us and went back? How could you let her?
It's not like that. She just has many responsibilities to bear. I don't completely understand. I trust that she's trying to solve the problem. Oh, right. Branya told me to give you this.
She left us a letter. Could this be one of those?
Stop overthinking and just open it.
So basically, what we saw is Sampo is going to be taking us to the overworld. We are going to be taking to the route to Furnace Core. Well, I believe it was blocked. I don't know how it works. So let's see. This is going to be basically Brown is seeing what happened and how it goes. So it's not really important to the story. So let's skip it.
Oh, Serval! So
She gave it some good thought. But whatever's going on in that Supreme Guardian's head, even Branya might have trouble understanding. Sampo.
Landau. Yeah, we're old friends. I've mostly dealt with the younger brother in the past, but the sister, she's much scarier. Today's supposed to be a day of celebration, so let's not talk about it right now.
So basically, they talked about siblings. So Landau siblings include Jeopard, Serval, and Lynx. Um, so Landau is the main guard, and Serval's sister, whom we helped in the store there in the Bellabog. Lynx is a Serval expert. We would meet him somewhere else later. Basically, he's not yet introduced.
We can set out at any time. Just come find me when you're ready.
So that is the mission here. So this is the equilibrium that we need to do if you want to increase our characters levels there. Um, so what I'm going to be doing is speak with them. I'll just skip this for you guys. Anything important, I'll be mentioning it there. So those things just gave us these new missions to do. Probably we most probably won't be doing that right now. And we got at 73. Okay, going to be just say that you can pick it up, and also a chest there. So right now, what you have to do is reach our equilibrium level 1. So let's do exactly what they asked for. I think this level should be pretty easy for us. If you're all level 30, it's pretty good. The thing is, we don't have relics till now, right? If there's a chance for you guys to have any relics, keep it on your character. It, the set is not really that good, but that's the best we got. These are not unlocked yet, so this is the trial of equilibrium. So I will be doing this. Before doing this, I want to change my team a little bit. I don't think there will be two harmony characters needed to be in a team now. Once we have a better sustain or a leveled up sustain character, we could use two of your harmony characters. So I think I'll be having someone like Herta for some DPS. Hopefully you can get it to level 30. Let's try.
you called that?
Even something like a 25 would be good. Okay, that's fine. Um, and we're keeping a light cone. Any light cone is just fine here. Also, our ratio has a pretty bad one. Okay, just force a light cone here. Let's level them up as much as possible. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, we got it to level 30. Similarly, we're going to be doing for all of our characters so that we have have a better chance. Let's see if you. Okay, I think that will be good for it matches Hurt as well. Hurt as a follow-up attack whenever she is takes the enemy to 50% or lower health. So this one would really match her. That's nice. Let's take this road as well. We are not able to level her up. That's just a pity. So as for Bailu, let's see if we get got something else. No, not that. Okay, this is completely fine. And this is a force light one, so let's level them up as much as possible. So these light cones really does matter a lot because they give HP attack and defense. Also gives you a special effect there. So this is three side cones, not really much important to anything with it. I'm just running out so I can get some extra HP so I can heal better. Mm, I think it would be really necessary to complete the trial. So you guys also have to do this, otherwise it will be really hard. So let's hop into it and try our best. So this is going to be a team now. So let me go to this side. I'm going to be using my values and wishes here, and then go with Hanya. Okay, you actually hit me there. So we'll be using ratio. The fight should be pretty much easy for us to do. Let's see how it goes.
Let me tend your wound.
Okay, not too bad.
This is serious.
So
Honor
pretty
demands.
much going to be using our skill as much as possible. We're going to be using that. As you can see, the hurt did a follow up whenever the enemies goes under 50% health. It's like a pretty one time thing, so it won't be that much useful for us right now. We're in a pretty bad situation. Hane is really fragile, so we need to be doing something. So we'll be using our bio skill to heal Hanya and then hurt her possibly. The thing is, the thing that's bad with Bailu is the random factor that you just saw. The other healers could have healed both of our characters, like Hanya and uh, Herta, but as you can see, okay, great. As you can see, it's really random who Bailu heals. So our Herta just fainted. She's really under level, so that's not an issue. And you did also see Bailu's special mechanism there of reviving. Just starting here, okay. So we're going to be going to the other side. I just want to be healing the characters right now. Let's see if we could heal all of them up. We should be having some food, I guess. Yeah, let's heal as much as possible so that we won't be dying in the next round. And Bio's rare feature is like really good because you can use that once per every battle you do. So this enemy is going to be really tough for us because we cannot break its weakness. So let's try to do our best there. We'll be stacking on this and go in, I guess. Having Asta here will be really good, but we don't have her, so yeah. So I think it's going to be pretty much the same. I think I'll be skipping this. It should be pretty easy for you guys as well. So let's continue and see when I just did this equilibrium one. So pretty much what happened there is I couldn't beat the boss without breaking its weakness. I just lost the narrow. So when we having master backup and get into the level again. I think having it this way would be the better choice for us right now because Hani is fragile. She's almost dying every time, so I think going this way would be the better one for us. And we using our skills and just hop in. Let me try. If this is also going to be end up really bad, then what I'm going to be doing is get my Herta to level 30. Okay, that was a mistake. Okay, that is also a mistake. Great. A ton of mistakes, guys. Ton of mistakes. So this time we are able to break the weakness and let's see. So this time I was able to take that boss out. It's not that hard. So yeah. Let's try the second boss. I think we'll be able to beat this time. After the first time I wasn't able to break the toughness. That's why I lost, I guess. So let's prepare for doing this. So let's do the ratio there and then top lane. So we are going to be most of the time to take the enemies on the sides there, which Herta would be really useful to do that. As you can see, she took them out really quick. That's why I said two sustains, two harmony characters are not needed at this level. Here, sub DPs are being more than enough. Once you go to a high level, you can be using them up. We should really have a careful look at the HP buff characters, otherwise it might be a big trouble for you guys. Let's see how it goes. Also, using Hasta will boost your characters up in the speed, so that's really good for you guys to have Hasta in the team at early game. I think we pretty much beat the boss. It's going to be not really that hard now. So yeah, we beat the boss. Yeah, Hurt died there, but Milo with a revive there. So we took Equilibrium one thing out, not too bad.
The worlds are already changing, for equilibrium reigns supreme. Rest assured, the trial of the equilibrium will find you.
So basically the voice that we heard, right? It's a voice of the Yearn of Equilibrium. Um, so yeah, we got 45 there, which is really nice, and we also got three of the other pools. the standard banner page there. So it is a crimson calyx. So basically, with this you can obtain other materials which will be really useful. So we got a technique point slot there. As you can see, these are the ones that you're going to get. These you can use them to allow the characters and your light cones. And now we unlock Cosmodesy. This is a 2.1 exclusive event, so you can just try it out. It's pretty easy. Just roll dice and the character moves on its own. It's like a board game that used a ton of rewards. So this thing, you can gain really passively. You can gain stellar dust, what they call stellar jades from that. It's really nice and useful as for players who could miss the events. There are some of the events which would make you play them at any time, but they give lesser rewards when played when the event is on. There's those are basically events which you can play it at any time, but it gives extra when you play it when the event is really online, like when the event releases. It's on separate patches, so it's really hard, advised not to miss them. Okay, so these are the quests that I have. Uh, it shows that what are the quests I have and what route it takes. It doesn't really matter for us now. So let's continue the mission there. So main target is to get Acheron and complete the missions.
Come on. Can't we stay out a little longer?
So can I lower up now? Yes. So we got to level 30, which is very nice. And we're able to ascend that to level 40 as well. We just did the equilibrium, right? So we are able to ascend everyone to level
The more I
40.
read about it, the more I love the starry sky.
So pretty much you get them to level 40 now. That's going to be our main target to have a easy and smooth run. So I think before doing this, what I'm going to be doing is this thing to level my characters to level 40. Uh, don't worry, guys. I'll just skipping this for you guys. But yeah, after doing this, let's head to the mission there. So my game just crashed down there. Probably. I should understand how it is. So I got all my characters to level 40 now. I just pretty much use like very little resonance, so
That's
it's not a big deal, I guess.
nothing to worry about.
Getting this up first will help you really progress in the story. So let's continue the story as we got all our characters to level 40.
Come on. Can't we stay out a little longer?
We're pretty much going to be going up to
Well,
Oval
friends, are you
Sample.
ready to head out? Wonderful.
Mother, I have returned.
Rania, I thought I'd lost you. Where were you? Are you hurt? I'll fetch the butler right away.
No, there's no need. I don't want to see Sebas right now. Sorry, Mother. I'm fine, really. I just got into a few skirmishes down in the underworld, but nothing I couldn't handle.
So their butler name is Sabas. Yeah, I feel like Sebastian is a really like a name for a butler. I don't know why, but most of the anime or games show like that as a butler named Sebastian. So yeah,
The underworld. Oh, I see. In that case, report everything you saw. Commander Bronya.
After the failed pursuit at Backwater Pass, the wanted outsiders and I were somehow taken to the underworld. Because of the difficult situation we were in, we formed a temporary alliance to help the residents of the underworld resolve a few issues of survival. We also defeated an ancient robot known as Svarog and learned some truths about the Stellaron.
I'm listening. Go on.
Madam Cocolia, it is my firm belief that the visitors from beyond the sky are not the villains we had imagined before. I witnessed them take up arms in the name of justice and risk their lives for the sake of others. I can also ascertain that they did come for the Stellaron, but only to relieve the disaster it has brought upon Belobog. Mother, you've always known the truth about the Stellaron, haven't you? Well, the responsibility of bearing that truth will fall upon me one day. Such is the burden of being guardian, to carry these secrets for eternity. So, I ask you to forgive my defiance, but I believe that the order to dispatch the outsiders was a mistake. To solve the problems brought on by the Stellaron, the architects waited hundreds of years. And those outsiders may be the...
Enough!
What?
Arrogant. Ignorant. Oh, you disappoint me, Bronya. You merely glimpsed the tip of the iceberg, and now you think you know everything. You spend a short time with that underworld scum, and suddenly you have the audacity to question my orders? Guards! Take Bronya.
They are not scum. My entire life, everything you ever kept from me. I remember it clearly now. This time I am standing my ground, Madam Guardian. And please, stop dismissing me with vague excuses. Tell me what you have seen. What exactly it is you are hiding. Why do you send the Silvermane guards to die in the Fragmentum? Why have you abandoned the people of the underworld? And why? Why did you have that sudden change of mind?
I see. I knew this moment would come sooner or later. I just didn't expect it would be so soon. You want to know why I gave those orders? Is that right?
Yes. I am ready. Mother?
Then come with me, Bronya. It is time you heard it. The voice of this dying world.
We're finally back. I forgot what fresh air tasted like.
So that was the conversation between Bronya and Cocolia. So what happened there? They were speaking like Bronya trying to convince Cocolia there, but she is saying that she knows better. At the end, we saw that the Stellaron was able to sift through Bronya's mind there. So we just got to the overworld. Let's continue the story.
Freedom. A cold. Mainly cold, actually. Let's go. Where's our next stop? We should find somewhere to put our feet up. As long as it's not Goethe Hotel again.
Classic unreliable Sampo. He probably guessed we'd ask where his hiding place was. No sooner are we back in the administrative district than he sneaks off.
The bro or the sis? If you're talking about Japard, we should be careful. He's a top Silvermane guard. He'd probably get a medal for every one of us he brought in. Don Hung, what do you think?
I think it'd be best to pay a visit to Serval Landau.
So you think we should avoid Japard for the time being, right?
He's an elite officer of the Silvermane Guards. It wouldn't be easy to get to him. Besides, if he hasn't been persuaded by Branya's letter, we'd be walking right into the lion's den.
Makes sense. Guess we better head over to Serval's workshop then?
But we must keep a low profile. We're still wanted fugitives.
What's wrong, Zila?
Nothing. It's just a little... The last time I was on the surface, I was still a child. I have no memory of any of this. The overworld and the underworld. We've been cut off for so long. I'm okay. Let's go. There are so many Silvermane guards on patrol. Is it usually like this?
No. I don't remember the security being this tight last time. It might have something to do with us. The Supreme Guardian has probably learned of our arrival already. Branya.
So, this friend
So there's a chatter between them and what to do. So we decided to see Serval. So let's hop in.
I remember. The three out. Quick, act natural. Alright, you'll be safe here. My workshop has pretty good soundproofing and barely anyone comes in. Just what crime did you commit exactly? They recalled a bunch of guards from the front line to track you down. It's unprecedented. Now they're patrolling the whole city and everyone's in a panic.
Oh, we just...
Not yet, March. Branya said we could trust you completely.
You mean to say you don't trust me completely? Good. That's smart of you. But you needn't worry. Kokolia and I aren't even on speaking terms. It was her that ejected me from the Architects. I refuse to stand with her. I don't believe you guys would do anything bad. And the Architects are gonna need conclusive and publicly available evidence for me to think otherwise. Besides, I know the Architects, and if they did have any evidence, they would have released it by now. I know Kokolia's style. Get everyone into a frenzy first. Most people in a frenzy don't stop to ponder the details. Dislike? We were like sisters once. Inseparable. Of course, that was all before she became the Supreme Guardian. These days, I just spend my time fixing things in this workshop and playing music. It's a pretty carefree existence. If I'm not careful, I'll start boring you all with sob stories from the past. Let's get back to you guys. If long-lost Branya told you to come here, you must have something important to tell me. You can trust me. I know our paths have only crossed once before, but my intuition tells me you guys are good people. And I've got good intuition, by the way.
Ooh, I'm the best storyteller. Let me.
So that's what's been happening. No wonder we hadn't heard from Branya recently. After all these years in isolation and without a single word from below, this is what's become of the underworld?
So in short, we are basically asking Serval to help us. We didn't believe her at first, but after her explanation, we are saying what happened and what is. We are just going to be deciding what we are going to be doing
I
here.
believe you. There's no way you could have invented all those twists and turns. What's more, we have Miss Zila here as living proof. As for the Stellaron, I know why Branya got you to find me. When I was still one of the architects working in the scientific research division, I was researching the Stellaron. I never thought I'd hear that word again after being expelled by the architects. Come on, I'll tell you everything.
So we are going to be pretty much talking a little bit more. I think we'll be able to wish for one. So yeah, let's wish for her. Okay, nothing. We'll be able to wish for 5 more, right? So it's really good. I think playing this event would really give us a better chance as well.
Only a very few people in Belobog know of the existence of the Stellaron. Those that do would never associate it with the Fragmentum or Eternal Freeze. But according to the data recorded in that robot, Svarog, the architects dug out the truth long ago. The research results were purposely hidden away to ensure that the outside world would never know of them. Just my luck. Out of all the research topics I could have chosen, I insisted on the Stellaron. It's clear now that anyone who wanted to get closer to the truth would have been expelled or abandoned.
So these are things that we already saw using Swarog's memories in the previous video. That's what she's been telling, that secret has been hidden off and all those stuff, and she's been expelled as she was insisting on knowing those secrets.
Maybe I should be thanking Cocolia. All she did was push me out. She could have decided to take a more permanent measure. I figured out that the Stellaron and the Fragmentum were linked, so I was already close to the truth. It's a shame that the architects ejected me before I could discover that the source of the Fragmentum was the Stellaron itself. Before I lost my position, I was applying for permission to survey the Stellaron directly. It was my research topic, but I'd never even set eyes on it. My research was all based on historical data and lab simulations. Not long after I submitted my preliminary report and application, I received my punishment. It was obvious. Yes. I never observed it directly, but I used lab simulations and outbound surveys to establish a rough location. According to the survey results, the Stellaron is likely to the north of Belobog, somewhere in the vast snow plains.
We must locate it as soon as possible. Ideally before Cocolia takes action. Can you tell us the way?
Not a problem. I was thinking the same thing. But I'm afraid telling you might not be enough. The area to the north of Belobog has been more or less swallowed up by the Fragmentum. If you want to get to the northern snow plains, you'll need to get past the Silvermane Guard restricted zone on the front lines first. Even if you get past the restricted zone in one piece, you'll have a whole heap of Fragmentum to deal with. Yes, that's where the main force of the Silvermane Guards is stationed. They've consolidated their position there in order to resist the encroaching Fragmentum.
It sounds like the three of us and Zila might not be enough. Why don't we go back underground and get Wildfire to come with us?
I fear we may not have the time.
Hey, enough pessimism. Back in my official capacity days, I spent a lot of time in the north. I got to know the soldiers and officers on the front line very well. This calls for brainwaves, not brawn waves. How about I take you over myself?
Really? Great! Phew. It's less scary if someone you know is leading the way.
I want to see the Stellaron too, you know. It was my research topic for over a decade. You don't get that many decades in life. That's settled then. There's no time to lose. We should head out as soon as you're ready.
So we are going to be going to the place to see the Stellaron, but let's see. I think we are going to be having a special guest now soon.
Darn it! I forgot my brother said he'd be around today. Find somewhere to hide, quick! I'll handle him.
As I said, the guest is Gepard himself.
It's you! I didn't think you'd have the time to visit with things so tense on the front line.
Things are manageable. The latest wave of monster attacks has slowed. I'm back in the city to take care of a few matters, but I'll be back on the front line later. I thought I told you.
Ah! Oh, yes. That's right.
Sis, you look a bit pale. Did something happen?
No. Why would anything have happened?
You don't normally use my full name.
You said you hate it when I call you bro in public. Well, I agree. It'd sound better if I started using your full name. Right, Brosif?
You can call me whatever you like. Look, Serval, I'm here on official business today. There's something wrong with the barrier generator device, and the engineers in our unit don't know how to fix it. I need you to take a look.
Those guys can't think outside the box. Of course they can't wrap their heads around my design. I thought it was something big. Leave it here. I'll take a look.
Sorry to trouble you.
Why are you being so polite? Oh, and why is the city under curfew all of a sudden? Has something happened?
I've been instructed to keep it quiet.
Lil Jeppy. So grown up now, looking down on his civilian sister.
Don't say that. Forget it. If I don't tell you, Pela will. Last night, Lady Bronya suddenly appeared. She entered Klepoth Fort without saying anything to anyone. The Supreme Guardian is worried that the 3 intruders may have followed Bronya out of the Fragmentum and back into the administrative district. She issued a curfew for the entire city and ordered us to pursue and capture any suspicious individuals.
Ah, so that's how it is. No wonder I haven't heard from Bronya. Is she all right?
I'm not sure. She hasn't left Klepoth Fort. The Supreme Guardian just said she'd returned. Nothing more.
Well, I was sure worried about her. After she disappeared, Pela's workload doubled. She said she barely had time to go out.
She really does tell you everything. Oh, by the way, I left my Goethe Hotel limited edition flask behind last time I was here. Let me have a look for it. I think I left it over...
Wait!
What is it?
It's, right. You remember how you neglected all those flowers to death? I piled them all over there during a bit of spring cleaning, and now they smell terrible. So...
Seems like a strange reason not to take a look. Plus, am I supposed to believe you were spring cleaning? You...
am not! How dare you! What do you take your sister for?
Never mind. This is your space, and I shouldn't intrude. I've got business to take care of. Bye for now.
Hey, wait a sec. Those intruders. I wanted to ask, what crime have they committed?
They're plotting to overthrow the architects and bring harm to the city.
Huh. Reminds me of the accusations against me. Cocolia's methods haven't changed.
Don't say that, Serval. I know that you're still nursing a grievance against the Supreme Guardian. But this isn't a joking matter.
You're telling me off again? Fine. Whatever, bro. You better be going. Come listen to Pela in my next rehearsal.
I will, if I have the time.
The coast is clear. You can come out now.
So now we are going to be heading to the place where Serval said she would take us.
I almost lost my cool when he went for his flask.
This is bad. Bronya's in danger. We have to go save her.
Attempting to storm Klepoth Fort by ourselves? Forget it, Zila. I don't care how skilled you are, I'm not... Rest assured, Cocolia may have changed over the years, but she never...
You sound like Bronya herself. I don't get it. You guys are against Cocolia, and yet in some ways, you seem to trust her completely.
I was gauging his reactions just now. Did you see? Unless we have irrefutable evidence, he won't question Cocolia's orders. If you go after him now, our plan's as good as over. Come on, let's go to the restricted zone. If we can get ahead of the curve and find the Stellaron, Cocolia will be out of options.
Is Bronya really safe?
You care about her, huh? You must have become close friends.
Close is a bit much, but I made her a promise.
Relax. She's the strongest girl I've ever seen.
I can believe that.
Gotta
So
be
we're
jacked
going to
up
be heading to
security,
this
all right.
place.
How the heck are we gonna sneak in?
Leave it to me. Stick close, guys.
So this is the new place that is unlocked for us now. Pretty much we're going to be having a little mini boss fight and the real boss fight at the end. It would be not in this place, but a mini boss fight would occur here. It would be really good if we had more characters that would break
This is a
enemy
military
weakness.
base. Wait, isn't that Serval?
Well, if it isn't Franz. Long time no see. You still watching the entrance?
Well, you see, you haven't changed, Serval. Still nailing us to the wall. So, what brings you over here at this hour? And who are the guys behind you?
My brother said the restricted zone energy lines were malfunctioning. Told me it was urgent. He doesn't trust those contracted maintenance workers, so he got me in for free. These guys are my assistants. We need to overhaul all the installations here.
I didn't hear anything about the energy lines malfunctioning.
Oh, please. This is a technology division issue. Why would they tell you guys? Come on, let us in already. If the heating system goes down in the middle...
No, that's not something I could handle. Seeing as you're Captain Japard's sister, it should be fine. Okay, here are some temporary passes. Oh, and remember to give them back to me when you leave.
Thanks, Franz. I'll put in a good word for you with my brother and...
No, Captain Japard hates all that under-the-table stuff. I'd have a better chance if you don't mention me at all.
So basically what is happening here, we are going to be cheating around these guards and getting inside.
You're Japard's sister, all right.
I don't want people to see... Do you see that mechanical gear bridge? When you cross it?
We're pretty much going to be trying to cross the gate over here. The gate would be protecting everyone. There's going to be a ton of fragmented monster after that. You're going to be crossing the gate after beating Japard. Let's continue with the story.
An endless fragmentum, a few exhausted Silvermane. If we want to progress further north, we will need to cross that hell. Are you ready?
Right on!
Let's go then. First, we need to think of a way to get to the other side. I helped set the underlying mechanisms for this type of gear bridge. It's controlled via different terminals in combination. Let's go find them.
Is Japard on frontline duty a lot?
Yes, but what made you ask that all of a sudden?
It's so dangerous. Don't you worry about him?
So this gesture that you
He's
can
a little
tap. And also a puzzle that will give you 20 stellar jades.
Nope. This terminal... So what's the... Look for another. Every plat...
I never would have guessed that Japard and you were brother and sister.
I can't say I blame you. We're nothing... Darn! Can't activate it. It seems like someone severed the energy supply to the terminals. What are you... I think the guards must have done this intentionally. With the front line on high alert, they must have rotated the bridge to make it impassable. Then they cut off the energy supply to the terminals to avoid accidental repositioning. That way, even if the front line were to collapse, the fragmentum monsters wouldn't be able to make it to the other side.
Bronya was right.
Just my conjecture, but I doubt it's far from the truth. My brother mentioned that they've had to use extreme measures to repel the fragmentum monsters. Let's press on. We can't activate either of these terminals, so let's look for the energy supply installation itself.
So we're heading to the supply thing. Gosh, is going to be really here.
That's it! The thing...
And it's behind a gate.
Its formal name is the Mechanism Energy Hub. It's connected to all the energy lines. I would have thought it covers the entire restricted zone.
One unit for everything? That's a disaster waiting to happen.
As long as we can gain access permissions to the hub, we can... That's why I told them we were...
So that's why you went for maintenance. Way to go.
Come on. Let's see if that guard over there will let us pass. Yo,
Are you the emergency engineers?
Not yet. Everything looks normal so far. I think the problem is stemming from the energy hub. If you let us in, we can do a routine service inspection. I've worked on various iterations of this type of installation.
No. No can do. No one gets near the energy hub without the security captain's encryption key.
Not even the Supreme Guardian?
The Supreme Guardian? Hey, no games, you hear? No dice without the encryption key.
Darn, this guy's not...
You need the encryption key, right? Which
Captain Dunn's resting up ahead. Go and find him.
Done? Why didn't you say so?
So we're going to be meeting the captain who would give us a key. So basically this all is like a filler to the story. It doesn't really affect the main story. Basically we are going to be fighting Cocolia and then passing through Belobog, defeating the her and the Stellaron. These are like stories that would passively would take us there. You're pretty much going to be taking that bridge to the other side and then meeting with Gepard. It's like just bliss right now.
Do you know him?
You bet I do. We go way back. He's easy to talk to. Watch me persuade him. Hey, Dunn! It's been a while. I didn't know you made security captain.
Serval, it's been a long time. You're still so... You look good.
Allow me to introduce my assistants to you. They help me take care of business at the workshop. Everyone, this is Captain Dunn, an old friend of mine. He used to be an ace on the keys in the band.
Oh, you play rock and roll too? Cool!
Pleased to meet you.
Zachary, how many days has it been since you showered?
I showered right before my shift.
What did you say?
I haven't showered in 2 days, sir.
Unacceptable, especially in front of visitors. Apologies for the embarrassment, all.
It's not a big deal, Dunn. You know, if you get a chance, would you want to get on stage with us again? My keyboard guy is pretty good, but I still miss our military days playing in the band.
That was a long time ago, Serval. I haven't touched a keyboard in ages. Besides, I'm stationed here all year round. I'm afraid I don't get many chances to return to the city. Though I don't stand on ceremony. How may I assist you? If everything's in order, you'd better head back to the city. It's not safe here.
I've checked the lines. There don't seem to be any major problems. All that's left is the energy hub. The guard over there said that I needed an encryption key to open the gate. Can you help me out?
Could you be any less discreet?
Anything wrong?
Sorry, Serval, but can you tell me what Captain Gepard told you?
Huh? Oh, let me think. Hey.
And may I ask, when did he contact you?
This morning? Yeah, that's right. He's on urban patrol duty today.
Aha. Captain Gepard just returned to the front line. I could reconfirm with him?
Huh? Hold up, he's back? That can't be. He was still in the city a little while ago.
You haven't changed, Serval. You're still a lousy liar. These people you've brought, they're not... Serval, it's not that I don't want to help you. But you should... How about this? You can leave, and I won't tell anyone about this incident. But the outsiders must remain.
There goes the negotiation.
So Serval wasn't able to convince Dunn, the guard there. So let's continue.
I brought you guys here, and I'm standing with you till the end. Dunn, this concerns the fate of Belobog. No, the fate of our whole world. Please, don't stand in our way.
Serval! We used to rehearse together every day. You must understand. My rock and roll soul is to uphold the dignity of a soldier.
Time to get vigilant.
So now we have to beat Dun to take him out and get the encryption key. I'll skip the fight for you guys. It's going to be not too hard if you have any of the characters that will break the weakness. So let's get on with it.
Your answers? Answer me.
So this guy, this type of monsters and these type of guys use two stuff. What is that? Is one, they summon these guards, extra guards, and another is that the counter feature. You can see how it works here. As you can see, once you hit them, they hit you back instantly. It is a feature that will work only if you hit that character. So if you want to escape from that, if there's someone who is not with the counter, so basically if you guys have a character with low health, but it's in your turn to hit them, so you can just ignore him and hit another character there. So yeah, that's what his special move is, and that's what I want to say. Now let's see to the end. I'll skip this for you guys.
Why?
So we beat him. So the thing is mainly focus on defeating the main guy over here, because once you defeat them, all the others, other guards on the left and right side will instantly die.
He's just unconscious. Don't worry.
Stubborn fool. Strong, though. Wildfire lacks people like him.
Got it. The encryption key. Quick.
This gesture.
I think we attracted attention.
That's the enemy attack alarm. Every silvermate. We've made it up till now. I could lose an arm and a leg for all I care. Quick, back to the energy supply hub. Anyone that...
If I'd known he had the encryption key from the start, I could have snuck in and taken it off him myself.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, Sela. Activating the gear bridge alone would have been enough to expose us.
So pretty much you can skip these guys instantly if you guys wanted to, but not these two. These two will be the one you need to take it out regardless. But yeah, what I could have done is used ratios technique there. It should allow me to bypass these guys, but I was too late. So this is the intended way to do this. Let me try something else. I need to get there right. So we'll run past them as usual. Just a little try, so that's going to hurt us. So we'll be using this up, and then we're going to be running up to the control panel. Yes, as you can see, you do not need to fight those guys because you just use this technique. So enemies are distracted and you can get in. Just one of the use case for his technique.
Oh, thank you, Dun.
You guys can hop in over here.
Give me some time. Who designed this operating system? It's so unintuitive. Emergency fire evacuation system? Not bad. Rock and roll dance floor atmosphere mode? Who the heck added that? And they used one of my songs!
It's kind of funny that this one.
Your bridge control terminal. Still found it. That's it. I've reset the energy system. Let's go and operate the gear bridge terminal.
Serval, won't more Silvermane guards be waiting for us on the other side of the gear bridge?
Yup.
Then what's our plan?
Well, either we reason with them or charge straight through the blockade. Let's play it by ear.
Careful. There's a big guy up
So
ahead.
you guys had to do what I had to do because the fight's going to be instant. Use your skills that are stackable before you get here.
There's no other way. We'll have to fight.
If we can beat Svarog, we can beat this one. Let's go.
As you can see, the fight is instantly starting, so you need to use them when I did. So I'll skip the fight as well. You must have already seen this guy's abilities. He can spawn these two robots which explode on after a turn. Defeating them first will be a primary target because if they did explode, then it would cause massive damage to you guys, to the entire party. So this guy also has another ability, which is using his saw and attacking us, and also a taunting ability which would make us to only attack this him alone. So this is going to be his taunt ability, and this ability is basically gives him more attack power. So yeah, I'll skip the fight for you guys to make it quick. So as you guys saw that it is also an ability of that. That monster immediately jumps on us and makes a huge damage. So if you have a healer, use that then. Although the monster has multiple high attacking moves, so it's pretty easy once you guys beat it up. I mean, once you guys weakness break it. So it's pretty much over 60% of the health down.
I'm asking questions. Answer me. SAS knowledge,
Okay.
the measure of truth and falsehood. 0 points.
Let me pin your wound.
Once you take the monster down, you can just come over here and activate the bridge.
Energy restored. 40%. We did it. Perfect.
We could have a problem.
He probably is. Hopefully we don't bump into him, but if...
Are you sure you can convince him?
I've probably got a 30% chance. Or less.
Haven't you noticed yet? Most of our convincing ends in a fight.
We need to be sure, Serval. If we can't reach...
Of course. My word is my bond. I said that I'd stand with you to the end, and I won't go back on that promise.
Before our next expedition, I need Himeko to teach me some negotiation skills. Beating people up all the time is cramping my elegance.
I haven't fought with Japard since he enlisted. He could never beat me when we were little, but now...
So here's a chest that you can pick it up. So this, as you can see, there's going to be a fight here. Make sure you also have this stackable technique points up.
Wait, Japard? Listen.
When the sentry reported to me, I thought there must have been a misunderstanding. The enemy alarm had to be unrelated to your entry into the restricted zone. Perhaps the intruders had taken you hostage. Step away from the intruders, Serval. Walk over slowly and stand behind me. You're different from them.
I'm sorry. We have an understanding. I stand with them. Give me a few minutes, just a few. I'll explain every...
Enough, Serval. Have you forgotten where we are? We Landaus ought to know this place better than anywhere. The outer reaches of the front line against the Fragmentum. Belobog's most strategic protective fortress. Every Silvermane guard here, every person here, is ready to sacrifice themselves. ready to spill their blood for Belobog at a moment's notice. Yet here you are, leading fugitives into the restricted zone, attacking my Silvermane comrades in arms, hijacking the energy hub. Are you really worthy of the Landau name?
Why do you think I've come here? We found a way to dispel the eternal freeze, to seal the fragmentum. It might be the only lifeline this world has left.
If that were true, why wouldn't you report to Madame Cocolia? Why would you sneak into the restricted zone and create chaos?
You don't understand. The one preventing us from getting close to the truth is Cocolia herself.
You have all seen the Supreme Guardian in person. Do you think you can act as you please because she didn't recognize your version of events?
Listen to me, Gepard. The origin and spread of the fragmentum is linked to the Stellaron. The meteorite in the Architect's records, it's...
I know about the Stellaron. It's exactly what the fugitives behind you are seeking. But the Madam Guardian has already revealed the truth to me. These people have ulterior motives. The Madam Guardian has warned me before that you were indulging in fantasy, that you'd been exposed to forbidden knowledge, and that you would bring destruction down upon Belobog. Guards, formation. Arrest these people. We could be inundated with fragmentum monsters at any moment. We have no time to waste on them.
The forbidden is only forbidden to conceal the truth within. Cocolia's afraid that we'll seize on this knowledge, that the truth will spread far and wide. To save the world, we must risk it all. I've said my piece. Whether you believe it or not is up to you. Regardless, you should know by now your sister's never been one to back down. If there's something or someone you can't abide, you should stand up and resist. And if there's something you uphold, you should uphold it to the very end.
Save your explanation for the judge. You are charged with sabotaging the Silvermane Guard restricted zone. In my capacity as captain, I hereby order that these fugitives be arrested. This isn't like our childhood game, Serval. You won't get any leniency from me.
The barrier hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero, Gepard.
Didn't I tell you? All our negotiations and...
So this is going to be a full fight, which we already had. We did defeat Gepard at that time. I think he'll have a new mechanism now. Good thing that we have a ratio here who can break his weakness. And also Bailu helping chipping away the toughness there. Okay, this is really bad. My characters are going to be dying now. I think Bailu is going to be reviving my Herta here. Okay, we just got really lucky there. What happened is that everyone got to less than 50% mark, and she used a follow-up attack and saved herself there. So we're going to be not using that. We'll be using a skill so we can get more life on health on her. Okay, now we're going to be heal everyone up. So Gepard is a shielder, as we know. He has a normal attack this and a secondary attack which would do some damage. Also a jump attack and AoE attack which would basically reduce health of all of our characters, and he shields. One shield is that if you, it's like a barrier. If you're gonna beat the enemy once, it would pretty much go off. And another one is like a toughness shield. It has certain number of toughness you need to take before getting to the enemy. I think we'll be seeing that now in a few moments. So you need to be really careful on the skill point limit here. You need all the characters to be healed out really nice and well. Okay. Okay, this is a short version. So we weren't able to see his other shielding techniques.
He's as stubborn as I am. It could be an argument or a fight. He'll do both to the death. That's enough, Japard. Take a look around you. You're the last man standing.
Even if I am, I won't yield.
We don't want you to yield through force of arms. That would.
Yeah, our goal is the same as yours, Serval's and Branya's. We just want to preserve this world. There's no.
Japard, brother, surely now you can see the need for pragmatism. Even if you don't believe my outsider friends, you should believe me. Maybe I've wasted your trust. In which case, believe Branya.
Lady Branya?
There's nothing more to say, Japard. The decision is yours.
As a captain of the Silver Mane Guards, I am duty-bound to carry out the orders of the Supreme Guardian. But Lady Branya is the commanding officer for the front lines. According to military protocol, if the frontline directives of the commanding officer clash with those of the architects behind the lines, a soldier must remain at their post and await further directives. For the Silvermane Guards, the Guardian's orders are paramount and absolute. But there is something.
The people of Belobog.
If we lose the people, we lose the reason for our existence. Our fight with the Fragmentum monsters is for the sake of preservation. But our fight with you? I fail to see the purpose. If you are truly able to prevent our endlessly unfolding misfortunes, then the people of Belobog are indebted to you.
So we basically convinced Gepard to be on our side. We beat him once and he realized that there's no need to fight us. Let's continue.
But if you are using lies to mask your true intentions, using my sister and Branya for your own ends, I swear by Klepoth that I will carry out your punishment without an ounce of mercy.
They're not lying. I promise you.
You must be Zila. You are a skilled fighter.
Regardless of what you believe, these guys have been a great help to the underworld. Many people would vouch for them.
If you want to advance further northward, you must traverse an area entirely corroded by the Fragmentum. It's the only way to get to the snow plains on the other side. The guards can give you some time before the next wave of attacks is upon us.
So we're going to be pretty much crossing gate. It's going to be a fight, totally a fighting thing. But we needn't worry too much on that. Yeah, you can skip some of the monsters if you guys wanted to on that area. I'll let you guys know when you can skip them. So yeah, we are going to be heading there.
As soon as the restricted zone gate is open, the monster. Once you've broken through the front line, there's nothing more we can do for you. You'll have to find out for yourselves what lies within the northern Fragmentum. So, have you made up your minds? Understood. Keep your weapons close. This will be a fierce fight. Guards, open the gate.
Are you dealing with attacks like this every day?
It's a common occurrence. Guards, formation!
Well, I'm gonna make sure I don't owe the guards any favors when this is done.
Here they come!
Steel yourselves!
So this is going to be pretty much easy fighting section, which is not skippable. So hope you guys can complete that. I'll make sure that We are at the end, and I'll skip this for you guys. Um, I do know that this video is going to be pretty much a lot of fighting, which I'm going to be skipping most of the time after explaining the mechanism of the enemy. And it's going to be me saying it's going to be skipped, and then the story thing they talk us there. So yeah, hopefully there's something interesting that I can say more about comes up in the this episode. So about this enemy has a single target and a AoE attack. That's all it's got. Its speed is really high. So whenever the game starts, it will take first priority. So be careful on that if you guys have really low health.
Got the defense. Answer me.
I told you, Japard, the barrier hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero.
This is only the first wave. They'll have reassembled soon. I have to.
Hey, Mr. Silvermane, listen to your sister. I can tell just by looking at you that you haven't fully recovered.
Outsiders. Zila, the second wave hasn't started yet. Make the most of this opportunity.
Huh? Serval!
My brother can't hold them back by himself. He wasted a lot of energy on us. He's my responsibility now. Besides, if I'm not here to help, I don't know what might happen in the next wave. I want to go with you. I do. I always wanted to catch a glimpse of the Stellaron with my own eyes, and now it's so that I can't abandon my brother and the other guards. I'm a Landau. It's up to you now. I believe in you. You've given me new hope. Get hold of the Stellaron before Cocolia realizes what's happening. Hey, March. Don't forget to take a picture of the Stellaron for me.
Say no more! We're good at this, don't worry!
Fragmentum activity is intensifying. Something's happening on Urilo 6. Shouldn't we go down there, Himiko?
Have faith in them. Besides, this is his first trailblazing expedition. How will he be able to look back fondly without a few twists and turns? Are you bored, Welt? I understand. But we have lots of opportunities ahead of us. Let's leave the memories of this expedition for them.
So next after Yorilo, we'll be going to Xianzhou, where it would be accompanying with us. It's going to be a good adventure in Xianzhou Lofu.
So you think they'll be safe, right?
Yes. We haven't seen any Aeon or Emanator level imaginary reactions. Relax. This is a young person's adventure. We shouldn't interfere. At most, we could offer a little off-site assistance.
Is this the fragmentum Japard was talking about?
Compared to this, the corrosion we saw. Serval said...
Guys, does this place feel weird to you? It feels like there are loads of eyes staring at us.
This place makes my flesh crawl. Like there are insects under my skin.
We have no guide and no way of detecting the Stellaron. We'll just have... Don't be disheartened. The stronger the fragmentum contamination, the closer we are to the source.
So we're going to be heading... by the way, this is the new map that just unlocked. We're going to be heading over there. We're going to be seeing a ton of stuff.
Be careful. Think twice before...
This is... Yeah, so she's been here already?
So this stuff is a memory that where Cocolia and Brownie was here already. It's pretty much going to be like this, where we're going to be seeing a lot of memories left behind by them.
Whoa!
Like this, exactly.
Huh? Is that Cocolia too?
No, it isn't them. It must be a kind of echo? Some type of...
Which means they were definitely here, right? And it looks like they went that way.
Just in time. We had no idea which direction to take. Let's go.
There's a gesture that you can collect it up.
We're deep inside the. Let's look for other clues.
So we're basically going to be heading to here. You can just hear what these guys say. It's not going to be too much important. As you can see, this is like an echo, as they mentioned. So let's hear them.
You haven't told me what this place is, Mother.
700 years ago, this was Belobog's northern border, and the site of an ancient battle. Here is where Elisa Rand led the first Silvermane Guards in resistance against the Legion. Now, it is nothing more than an abandoned corridor, filled with the sounds of old-world echoes. Don't let its fragmented appearance fool you, Bronya. On the day the promise is fulfilled, these ruins will become the breeding ground of a new world.
Mother, do you truly believe the Stellaron's promise? It summoned the blizzard beyond our walls and opened the door of the Fragmentum. It destroyed our civilization.
And yet, the crime of our ancestors was their inability.
What?
From the moment those intruders descended from beyond the sky, this world was handed a death sentence. But the Stellaron has reserved for us a thread of hope. There is a price to pay for new life, wiping away every decaying vestige of the old world, renouncing the meaningless and lingering struggle. This is the price the Stellaron demands. When the promise is fulfilled, Bronya, no longer will we have to squander our lives guarding this wasteland. You and I will witness the new world rise from the ruins.
As you can see, that was what
This is a complex
they're talking
mechanism.
about. She's explaining about the Stellaron and what it promised to them.
Wait, wasn't there some big...
I can't say I like the idea of interacting with our surroundings, especially this deep into the Fragmentum. However... There's no other way. Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Huh. Even Dawn hung the sensible. It worked, right? But the gate didn't move an inch.
Are there other...
It's clear.
So basically we need to touch 4 of this mechanism for it to work. Let's see where are they located.
Look, over there. I think I can see the next unit.
It's over here.
Oh, I see.
We want to be using ratio stunt ability there and then open it up. As you can see, ratio is really useful. You can do this to get 20 more Shadow Jades. So yeah, we'll be using that up again and then touch this.
Too dangerous to operate the mechanism with them here. We better clean this place up first.
Okay, so this is the part that you can't skip, so you need to beat them for sure for now.
Who invited you? Time to twirl.
Got the defense. Answer me. 0 points.
Time to twirl. Hey. Who will it be? Time to twirl.
Your answers?
Let me pen your wound. Huh?
Seems like it. Huh. Strange. Fragmentum monsters would usually destroy man-made objects.
Did you hear that? This mechanism must be on now. Come on, let's find the next one.
Where is the next mechanism? Oh, behind that gate.
So that was the second one. It's the third one that they're seeing.
I've never seen such a desolate place. At least in Rivet Town, you could tell that people used to live there.
Rivet.
For this, I guess we need to be turning the thing around. We need this thing over to be here. Let's try it out. Okay, I'm doing it the wrong direction. I think this should allow us to go over there. And as you can see, that is the thing that we need to reach. So let's go over there. It's going to be a route which is going to be around the thing. So this is going to be where you can get your relics. It's called a cavern of corrosion, as you can. It's mentioned here. So these are the relics that you can get now, which won't be that really necessary for us, not right now. So we're going to be beating this monster up and activate that
No manners, huh?
mechanism up there. This would be the third one, and the fourth one that we saw is across the thing. We need to be getting there as well. There's a chest here that you can collect it off as well.
I want to ask you a question. Yes, I think this could well be the best time. Do you still remember those dreams you mentioned to us? I know you're wide awake right now, but I need you to try. See if you can recall the voice you heard.
So this is the Stellaron. As we have Stellaron inside us, we go to hear his voice.
Well, this is merely speculation, but perhaps the voice you heard is the Stellaron somehow conveying information to Cocolia and the one in your body.
Huh? You mean that Stellarons can communicate? I've never heard that before.
Well, there's never been a human that could accommodate a Stellaron in their body.
Then, aren't we walking straight into a...
Yes.
Don Hung's speculations are usually right on the money. But even if we've guessed right, we can't go home now.
There's no way back anyway. At least Cocolia won't catch us off guard now. I have to save Bronya, beat Cocolia, and crush this Stellaron thing to dust.
Let's just here they can pick it up. So we use this to get to that side. So we are back in this area. For us to reach there, I think the rotating this would be a great option.
We'll need to rotate the gear bridge again and go around.
Let's try it out. For us to get there, this side is blocked, so you can't really go past that. Okay, I think I'm just making a mistake. It should be yeah, I just messed up there. It's like this. Yeah, so you need to connect this path and that path over there. Once you did there, you can teleport over here, which this is the path that we just came across, and then we walk past over here.
stars will always remember us.
Yeah, not that. Over here. So once you have done this, the gate is going to be unlocking and it would let us go past there. There's just that you can pick it up.
Let's move.
There's another echo here.
These echoes too?
Yes. The fragmentum here seems to have made a special connection with Cocolia.
I don't understand. Even if the truth is as you say, every generation of Guardian has resisted the call of the Stellaron. And all of them have been wrong.
Do you still not see, Bronya? There is no right or wrong here. Some of them acted out of human pride, others out of human short-sightedness. Our ancestors, including Elisa Rand, spent their whole lives trying to prolong this civilization. Then, after all fell still, their memories were scattered by the blizzard. They spent lifetimes writing songs of praise that lauded the bravery of humanity, but couldn't spare the time to gaze up into the stars. To those entities of greater magnificence in the heavens above, 1,000 years is but a passing moment. The attainments of insignificant beings, nothing more than a footnote. I shall not follow the Guardian's misguided steps down that blind alley of narcissism.
But Klipoth, the preservation, are they not one of the magnificent entities you speak of? Is it not their strength that has sheltered Belobog this entire time?
The preservation. Has the preservation ever looked humanity in the eye? Oh, you will hear the real voice of magnificence, Bronya. Then you will understand my choice.
So that's the story that we heard. So yeah, we're going to be heading just past this. This is the first echo, so we already heard that. Let's just see that we can pick it up. And I think this is one of the enemies that is skippable.
Tables and looks like another
Considering where we are, it would be.
I don't care how strange it is. It's
Actually no, I don't think you can skip the enemy there.
If we avoid the enemy, we might be ambushed further in. It'll be too late for regrets then.
So you can't skip the enemy, it seems. Nothing to worry about. It's going to be a pretty easy fight. I'll say what does these enemies do as well. Before that, it'd be good if you can make a ton of these, because using them would be making the fight much more easier. And yeah.
For the theater of mediocre.
time to get vigilant.
So as you can see, this enemy has a kind of annoying mechanism that you will be seeing in a bit. Let's take out the enemies on the side first. So as you can see, this enemy did a single target attack now on ratio. It doesn't do much of damage, but this thing, the second move is that once you use our skill, or it can make a restriction on any one of your move, that if you did use them, it will attack immediately. As you can see, I'm going to be using the skill. It shows the mark here. If I did something that is restricted by this Guardian Shadow, it would immediately attack me back. See, it restricted my skills, so I can't use my skills now. Even if I do, it's going to be attacking me back immediately. Like this.
The measure of truth and falsehood.
Oh stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
So we're going to be using only our basic attacks on. But at the level you are really strong, you can simply use a skill which is even restricted, or if you have a really good sustain like Jeopard for now. Um, Let me use my skill here because I know that my cats wouldn't be dying even if I don't use them. So yeah. So this is our third attack, which is an AoE attack. Deals massive damage to multiple characters at a time. So that is all our skill or attacks there. Nothing more than that. So I'll skip the part and get to the end.
This enemy is completely different. If I didn't know it was a product of the Fragmentum, I'd think we were fighting a human.
Unlike those random low-level Fragmentum creations, this one seems to have a mind of its own. It seems to be able to use complex tech.
Look! Bronya and Cocolia's echoes. They must have come through here.
I sense that we're very near to the northern snow plains.
This is where the first Guardian led the Silvermane Guards into battle. But the otherworldly Legion did not tire. She soon realized that flesh, and when all was nearly lost, she chose to set her sights. As for what came later.
So, the Eternal...
Ironic, no? All the Stellaron did was answer humanity's call. And yet we kept its existence a closely guarded secret for centuries, even going so far as to attempt to use it to control the Stellaron. Woeful. Laughable.
So as you can see, this entire that eternal blizzard thing is brought by a wish made by the first ever Supreme Guardian. It is a thing that was brought by human on themselves. That's what they have been talking about.
It?
Oh, something created using otherworldly technology. An inhibitor that a corporation from the old world and the architects attempted to use to house the Stellaron.
As you can see, the architects who are like people that are really intelligent in Blalawog, they made some device that you would be really soon seeing it. It's like an engine that that is like they try to use the Stellaron with it.
Oh, I know you have many questions, my daughter.
I guess soon I'll be making a video on collecting all the chests because as I did say that we need a ton of Stellar Jades that we need to collect. So I'll be making a video on it soon. There's a puzzle here that you can do. At the end of the hall, as you can see, there is a bountiful chest that will give you 30 Stellar Jades. If you guys think strong enough, then you can make and beat it out. There's a chest here that you can pick it up. So yeah.
It's that shadow of hers again. But Bronya's is...
So this is the mini boss I was talking about. You need to be beating her to move to the next part.
Did she just...
You can't... The Stellaron.
It is going to be a little bit a hard part here.
You go no.
Are you sure this isn't the real her?
It may look like her, but the Fragmentum can recruit fortunes. Bring her down!
Not bad. 5 points.
No manners, huh?
So these are some of her movesets. As you did see, she did a normal attack and she brings down 2 of these ice slabs. What they do is take turns in your action bar. This will attack you all of the characters at once. It's kind of really annoying too. You need to be taking them out as quick as possible.
Everything is where those stars give these trailblazers your blessing.
Your answers?
Honored to meet me. Let me tend your wound.
So what I'm trying to do is pretty much break the uh, toughness bar there. So she has another attack which she is prepared right now. Early, you guys should really have the ultimate before the move comes down. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty much problematic. Or break a weakness. Breaking a weakness will cause this ready state to be done again. So that's good as well. As you can see, breaking the ones on the side is really good because it would also reduce the damage that you take. Make sure you heal before for every chance that you get. Also, any character with like ice type doesn't do much of damage to her. That's why I'm not using it. As you can see, she has ice resistance, and these are the resistance that she has, like physical wind. Good thing that we don't have any of the elements in our team, so that's really good. Um, I think that's all going to be your movesets for now. If there's any, I'll let you guys know. It's going to be not too much of a thing to defeat her. It's going to be easier.
The eternal freeze will bury you.
SAS. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Judgment of eternal winter.
That didn't count. Let's go again. What are you looking at? Need a doctor? How appropriate. What's in your prescription? How appropriate. Oh, let's see.
0 points. Got the defense.
So yeah, we beat the mini boss. I think I'm going to be ending this episode over here.
Those stairs. It's the only way forward.
Wherever they lead.
I don't want to get to the end so soon.
This means that Bronya is up ahead. And so is the fate of the overworld and the underworld. Strange. I thought I'd feel nervous or afraid. But I don't. The only feeling I have is that none of this seems real.
Hey, way to boot.
The Express has traveled world after world. We are merely passing travelers. We invariably avoid getting drawn into turbulence that can decide the fate of a world. But...
Or to put it another way, this is one heck of a first trailblazing expedition. You hit the jackpot.
I was about to bore you all with my gloomy reflections. But, on second thought, not today. Adventuring with you guys by my side has made me feel like no obstacle is too big.
Right on! But you can say whatever you like. A good adventure shouldn't be full of rules and regulations. Helping those in need, befriending those worth counting on, and saving the world a few times along the way.
So yeah guys, I think I'll be ending this episode over here. Before that, let me just try wish. I am not sure that I'm going to get it. But anyway, now, okay. So that's fine. Anyway, guys, it's CRONOX signing off again. I'll see you guys next episode. We're going to be clearing most of the Bellabog part over there. So yeah, I think you'll be stay tuned to it. So yeah, see you guys.